Guys, what's up? What's going on? We're doing Zero to Hero. I'm gonna swing us over to the gaming view. So the music's a little different. Going for a different style of music. I'm also going for a different look on the bottom right. That bottom right, the music preview down here, it's not permanent. But it is important. It's important that it's down there because I like the music of the artists we're listening to, but their album covers can be a little bit not safe for Twitch. Not safe for Twitch. We're gonna listen to some Ghost Data just on shuffle. I think it's overall good music. We'll just leave it going, and yeah, it's gonna be nice. We're doing Zero to Hero today, so Killet1L is the account. That's the name. Let's get back in to the server. Okay. We are on 2B2T in gaming. What's up? Alice says first. Seshi says what's going on with the little emote, little cat emote, and the Discord invite link. That's where I do post the notifications that we're live. It's a good day. It's been a long week, and it's only Monday. The week just started, and guys, it's already been a long week. I don't know if the same's true for you, but same is definitely true for me because, well, I'm the one who said it. But it's been a rough week. We're one day in, and it's been a rough week. It's okay though, because we're here, we're streaming. It's Zero to Hero time. I do realize a problem. Never mind. We have more. We have much more. Okay, we have many more firework. So firework not as big of a problem as I thought. Where's the fancy elytra? It's in here with the good stuff. I've been gone for too long, and now I'm getting too cocky with my stuff. I'm just pulling shit out. We hit the end last stream, and look at all this loot, man. We're balling, absolutely balling from the end dimension. Efficiency 4? Look at all that stuff, man. What a good time, what a good time. So, I want the sharpness and the fire aspect sword for sure. We definitely want the enchanted elytra. What's up, Apple? Now, Alice, you did say first, but you weren't really first. You haven't done the channel point redeem for being first. Only the person who redeems the channel points is truly first. And Seshi has beat you. Seshi has beat you, Alice. You hate to see it. You truly hate to see it. Alright, so we have some ender chests. I don't know where... I swear I had a silk touch in here somewhere. I bound it to control. There we go. Mending, 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 mending. Where's the silk touch? Is it in here? There it is. It's not a fortune, though. That's okay. That's okay. Oh my god, the achievement goals. Apple, I'm going to be honest. I totally forgot about the achievement goals because I tried to open the overlay and it just didn't open. So hold on 1 second. What we're going to do is we're going to fly up into the air and log for just a sec. I'm going to pull it up on stream and we can figure out what we're going to do. What we're going to do. So it should be as easy as popping this open. I think it opened. I don't know. Yeah, it opened. Okay. And so now I can do advancements and the advancements editor. Huh. Those are not showing on screen at all. Properties. I see why they're not changing. Okay. Okay. So there's the advancements we can pin through today. And here is our overlay. Okay. What to do today? There are lots of fun advancements in here that we could do. We have an ominous bottle. Is this the village stream? Do we look for a village and try to get that going? No matter what it takes, go for the village. That's an option. What are some other options in here? I'm looking. I don't think we're gonna get hot tourist, or not hot tourist destinations, but yeah, we're also not gonna get hot tourist destinations because that's too far out in the nether. I don't think we're gonna get hidden in the depths or cover me in debris anytime soon. Um, Definitely not this. We're not even in that version yet. That's my bad. I didn't configure it right. Surge protector? That's kind of difficult. Kind of difficult. Sweet dreams? We have sweet dreams, I'm pretty sure. Where is it? I need to mark it off. Sweet dreams. Yeah, we have that 100%. We have Monster Hunter guaranteed. Take aim, sniper duel. We have those. I think we go for What a Deal, Star Trader, and Hero of the Village. So that's a raid, a trade, and a trade at world height. We'll go for those. We'll go for those. Okay. So let me pull up the goals editor. Let's see what we had going on last stream. All right, we didn't get I Spy, unfortunately, but we did make a third advancement. I forgot what it was. We got an advancement though. Apple coming in with the contribution to the goal to hopefully get some 2B2T VR action going on. Let's see here. Okay. Going to get rid of the advancement text and then add some more advancement text in. Apple, how was your conversation today with one of our favorite community members that really just highlights, we'll call it the diversity of 2B2T. So let's see, What a Deal is the first one. Holy shit. Paragraphs on, I know, man. It's better than what it used to be. It used to be like word by word would be a new line. And they'd just like talk to themselves. Just like message after message after message. Star Trader and Hero of the Village. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah. Hero of the Village, What a Deal, Star Trader. Okay. Cool. I'm going to do a save as PNG. That should update, I think. It didn't update. I'll have to hit flatten. There we go. Now we have our goals. We have our goals. Conquest up. Is Conquest up right now? Is it up? I don't think it's even on. I'm just ignoring it. I don't like beef. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, is to honestly just ignore it. But what happens with that individual is they'll get so obsessed that when they're in call with other people, if your name gets brought up, they just like seize out. They're obsessive. They're very obsessive person. Oh, I logged into the server without hiding the achievement thing. 1 second, guys. Sorry. I'm landing and then I'll turn it on. No shot. That kills me? Okay. All right, hold on. We can get back to our stuff there, but that is really rough. That's not good. Okay. I was just trying to rush down so I didn't have much time without. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's at spawn. It's at spawn. Hit the Fulbright. It's fine in each chest so we can get back there. I blame the TPS. I think that our velocity was slow, but it wasn't slow on the server side of things. So we're technically moving, it's 8 TPS, we're moving at like 3 times the speed, according to the server. Gotta be careful at spawn like that, man. That was fucked. Maybe one day revival eventually? Maybe. It's revived before. So it wouldn't be unheard of to get a Conquest revival. Man, we need that stuff. We need to get back and get that stuff. That's like crucial stuff. What a shitty way to die, man. I'm not seeing any ender chests here. I'm gonna kill and cycle for a new spawn. For revival, will zombies come back? Sure, man. Yeah. I just play 2B to hang out with the homies. And I'm homies with the people over there, so I would definitely come back. Okay, we have an ender chest down here. I'm gonna go a little faster than baritone though, as long as I can do it without dying. Because we gotta be quick. If someone else grabs that stuff, it's gonna be yikes. It's gonna be a big yikes. I don't think I have any fireworks in here though. That's the problem. I'm pretty sure I had all my fireworks on me because I was ready to cruise for a while. I can make a few fireworks here. I've got 3 sugarcane and some gunpowder. It sucks though. I'd like to be able to make more. Let's see. Paper. No paper. Sugarcane. It's just those 3. Okay. Well, gotta do what you gotta do. Paper. Fireworks. It's 9. 9's better than 0. Yeah, I said it was rough. As a subscriber, though, you can rewind the stream and see what happened if you're so inclined. But I can also just give you a quick recap. Essentially, I think it was the TPS, because I landed pretty slow, but I logged in from logging out in midair, and I wanted to land so I could take off the overlay that was on screen. And when I tried to land to take off the overlay, I landed too quick. But I landed what felt like pretty slow, but we're dealing with 7 TPS, 6 TPS now at spawn. So even if a landing feels slow, it's really 3 times the speed to the server. The server's interpreting it as a lot faster. Big Quasi. Big Quasi. I wonder if we can get really far with these because the TPS is so low. Not as far as I thought. I think they're just operating as duration 3, even though they're duration 1. It's a big risk running around with this Elytra, but also it's a huge loss if we don't get our stuff back. Just a heads up, if you don't have a subscription, we have an ad break coming in soon. It's once an hour. Every hour we do a 3-minute ad break. It's to prevent when people come into the stream from having to watch pre-rolls. If people come into the stream later, they won't have to watch pre-rolls because you guys are making the sacrifice now. I think it's better this way because I can like see it as a streamer, be like, oh, community's on an ad break. I'm not going to talk about anything crazy, you know? Everybody gets them at the same time. It's like a commercial break for TV. Twitch makes you do ads one way or another, and I think this is the most painless way to do it, is just all at once. Get it over with so we can focus on the content. And if you do end up getting hit with an ad on this break, it's not going to be that interesting. I am just traveling. Trying to get back to that stuff. Have you ever stolen a grief from another group? No, I've had some grief stolen from me. Maybe I've stolen one. The thing is, like, if you get a grief stolen, I feel like you don't really talk about it. Or you try not to talk about it. You don't want it to seem like, you know, you got screwed. Because if you get a grief stolen, it sounds like you got screwed, you know? Gotta keep up appearances, as they say, you know? So if someone got a grief stolen, they wouldn't tell me. Same as the couple of griefs that I've gotten stolen from myself. It is no fun. All right. This lag's gonna get me killed again, man. Hey, but I can actually like elytra bounce despite the lag for once. Oh, I missed it. It feels closer to vanilla now that we're in this lag with the elytra bouncing. So much more generous. Okay. I'm gonna try to get on the roof. I think that'll be the play. So when 5C 2B was a thing, wasn't even there. It was awesome. Atlas and G-Smack went and griefed G-Smack's base from under Imp and 5C 2B. Well, that's a self-grief. That's so different. You know? That's very, very different. I've self-griefed before people have shown up. That's a thing. 100%. I thought you meant like two groups gunning for the same base. It was an inactive base at the time. Still self-grief though. You know, I've done that before. Like Demon's base, he invited me to go self-grief that because some hunters found it and they weren't being too nice. They decided they'd rather grief it than watch it fall apart. Okay. We're kind of getting near the stuff. I'm going to speed up here since we've got the fireworks and we're on the right Y level. All we need to do is get there now. There'll be plenty of fireworks once we get there. Should be right around here. Ish. I passed it. It's this way. Any minute by now. Stuff, somewhere, stuff. Hello? Oh my god, I have my chords are reversed, dude. I'm trolling. Sorry, guys. We're gonna get the stuff. The goods. The goods are here. They're right here, I believe it. They're still here. Not a soul has touched them. No one even knew they were there. They're not despawned. It's all just gonna be there. It's all gonna be there. There it is. Oh, there's a naked down there. Okay. Items secured. I hope nothing fell. I hope nothing fell. I gotta look, though. Did any items fall? I don't think so. Pretty sure that's all we had. Some ender chests, yeah. Fireworks, okay. Alright. Since today's goals are village-oriented, I don't know how much leeway we're going to be able to make by just flying out the normal way. Because it's very, very costly flying out the normal way. Like, by just going up really high and bouncing or whatever. Where's your armor? My armor's put away just in case we lose it. I need to honestly also put away the other elytra I'm holding. I don't know if the armor's going to help us much. We don't have a totem, so one crystal and we're dead either way. We can't afford to chug gaps either. When I get into the nether, I might change up the play a little bit. I also wasn't fully done organizing my shit. I probably would have thrown on some armor if I had a time to like organize it without dying. Yeah, we might hit the nether highway. I think that's gonna be the play. But not the main highway. I've got better plans than that. Good day. Good day, demon. Good day. It is quite the good day. This lag's gonna get me killed, though. Pushing 6.75 TPS. Would you look at that? Crazy work. Now it's 6. 6 even. We're about to go sub 6. It's about to be 5. Yep, 5.96. That's crazy. Oh, wait, I can just bounce. I don't really need to be vanilla bouncing. I don't know what I'm doing. Someone below us. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I think that guy's unenchanted. Alright, this is gonna be a big play. Big play. Hold on, we gotta kill this guy. Okay, alright, this could be huge. This could be huge. I'm pulling out the good stuff. The bow and the arrows, so we don't have to approach him too much. I've got food. He might log on me, though. He might log on me. We're gonna get armor. And a couple of enchanted gapples just to be safe. Alright. Here we go. We're going in for the kill. This could be a huge payoff if done right. Is there a hole around here that we can get down? This'll do. Whoa, that's not good. Is that a friend or a foe? Doesn't look good. Doesn't look like a good person. Thought we were about to get some loot. We are not about to get loot in the slightest. We've been found. We have been found. And we're out. Just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and enable environment so we can't be tracked. It's a shame we can't do the big, like, come up, you know? He just wants to say hi. Bullshit, demon. Telling me that guy wants to say hi. He had his sword out coming at me. Is he still on us? He's still on us. He's elytring with duration 3, though. Yeah, that's not a high. That's not a high. Homie is not here to say hi. I think I made it out. Should be good now. Unfortunately, no big money plays. That would have been really nice. So much for taking the Nether Highway. Looks like we're already getting tracked before even hopping on the Nether Highway. We're gonna cross over an axis here. Yeah, they can't do much about it if you go above build limit with crystals. That's my go-to play, Apple. Just to get the fuck out of there. I'm watching the Elytra durability, but we need to get a lot further out before we can afford to fuck around with that. I'm gonna let these rockets take us as far as they can. All right, we're zooming, absolutely zooming. Yeah, it's the safe way to play. As if you just hang out above build limit, no crystals, or at least at a point where you can be above build limit, worst case scenario. Like if that person had waited just a couple of seconds for us to go down there and attack that guy, it could have been rough. That would have been really rough. Luckily though, we were able to make it out before that. Got all the stuff back, and we were able to make it out of there alive. Unfortunate we didn't get that kill, though. That full set of diamond would have been nice. He probably had some other stuff on him. I don't know for sure. It was unenchanted, so I felt pretty confident going into that. But here we are. Absolutely zooming out of spawn. I'll want no render, but not toast notification. Or action text? Yeah. Action text we actually want to turn off. Potion overlay for sure. Potion inventory? I don't... yeah. I don't know what that does, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. We're back under build limit-ish. Go up a little bit. Try to get as far out as we can. Alright. When we hit under build limit this time, I think I'm going to head straight down. Try to mend up this elytra a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to avoid looking at signs best I can. The words in the ice could definitely leak our location. Okay. I think we're out of spawn. For the most part. To where we're not at the risk of immediate death. Alright. Right now, I need fortune on my diamond pickaxe. Which I think this one had. No, but it has efficiency. That's fine. That's fine. Just efficiency on a diamond pickaxe. It's got unbreaking. Just to mend up this elytra real quick. Mine, coal, ore. The riskiest part of our journey is out of the way. Maybe. We're still at risk being close to spawn, but most of the way out now. Most of the way out. I'm going to get just a little bit more durability here. I want to make sure we have enough durability to make it out a good ways. Wish we could afford to hop into the nether. That'd be nice. Is the pickaxe mending too? I think the pickaxe is also mending. Oh, that's huge. Infinite mender right here. Our whole set is mending. Our pickaxe is mending. The sword's mending. This is so huge. You know, the pickaxe doesn't have fortune, but that's alright. We can always get fortune later. Risky game. I wasn't expecting it to be this risky, but that's what we get logging out at spawn. If you log out at spawn, you can expect that. I'm gonna go ahead and stop baritone here. I was saying there's also a coal ore over there, I think. Or was it over here? I think it was over here, maybe. There it is. So we'll grab the coal ore next to us, and then also this one over here. And that should mend us up. Love baritone, but for some reason it's skipping over a lot of coal ore. It knows more than I do, but for right now, I'm going to be mining this coal. So I need mending, and it's taking too long. We're going to get snuck up on. Okay. Alright, nice. It's also a little bit of coal for us as well, which is super nice because furnace fuel has been a struggle. Over halfway mended. That should get a good ways out of spawn. Plus whatever this gives us. Decent. Decent, decent, decent. Okay. I only have one E-chest on me, but I'm not too worried about it because E-chests are all over the spawn region, and we're going to be in the spawn region for a little bit. Or maybe I hit the nether now. Maybe I hit the nether now and just fucking go for it, you know? Get out as quickly as possible. I'll grab some E-chests. I'll keep the E-gap in the hotbar this time. And we're going to try to hit the nether and just get the fuck out of here. That's the goal. Grabbing the boat. Okay. Yeah, I think we're ready. We'll want to go not this way. Don't have the luxury of spawn. We're not getting the full duration out of these fireworks anymore. Out of the spawn region where the TPS is low. Back in that 20 TPS. Not fun. So we did not make duration 3 fireworks. Sorry, we're absolutely zooming to the axis here, so that'll help us get out. Absolutely zooming. Stream might run a little late tonight, and I'm totally fine and prepared for that. The goal is to get those achievements, whatever the cost. Whatever we gotta do to make that happen, we'll make it happen. Alright, I'm gonna hit the nether here. Never gonna say no to extra mending. Bed's nice. Sorry for whoever's bed that was. Okay. We're already up pretty close to the highway as well. This is another risky part of the journey. We're gonna want to go this way. I did not help with that obsidian square, no, says she. Holy shit, we've already been found. That's crazy. Okay, alright. This might be it. I should have been hurrying. Going a lot quicker. I don't think I've got the fireworks for this. This might be the end. He's off us. He's off us. I don't know for how long. I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna evade raw nether. I didn't get a look at the username, Gav, but we do have somebody on the trail. Just gotta keep moving. It doesn't help that we're not necessarily incognito on the username either. Can't go that way. Whoa, lag. It's gonna get me killed, man. I don't have totems for this shit. I don't know who that is, Sid. I get what you meant. I get what you meant, but I don't know who that is. Okay. Maybe it wasn't someone sniping. Maybe it was just someone that saw me and wanted to kill me for some reason. We need ghasts, actually. Not right now. Not right now. Priorities, priorities. I mean, hey, but if they're gonna present themselves, holy shit, dude! It's Mikey Johnson! Fuck! We gotta move! It's Mikey Johnson! They're on my trail, bro! I thought I was evading! Holy. Can't hide the screen either, it's against the rules. What we can do is we can hit the nether here, though, or the overworld here, though. Man, maybe going back to spawn was a mistake. It's alright, though. We got end loot, and we are out of here right now, man. I need to make sure that I've got pearls in my hotbar so we can get out a lot easier next time. I think we'll want to go like this. Okay. Yeah, take us back to spawn. If I hit a different axis, maybe, because right now they know what axis we're on, so we just need to change axes. Although we can't really play the evasion game much more. What we got's what we got in the realm of fireworks. Do you hunt? I used to hunt a long time ago, Seshi. But though the hunting game was a lot different then. A lot different then. Luckily, we are close enough to spawn I bet he's trying, Gav. I don't know if he's still on my trail, but he's definitely trying. Luckily, though, we're close enough to spawn where it's not too big of a deal to change axes. So, like, they knew where we were at. If we just change where we're going, that would help. I am not going to F5. That's going to show more terrain, and that's going to give him a hint of where we're at. Stashes were a lot more frequent, Seshi, but also trails were a lot harder to follow. We didn't have the same kind of tools that exist now. Okay, we're going at a really good speed, and we're not losing much altitude. I think I'm just going to hold on to this for a while. Yeah, when I was playing in quote unquote hunting, the newest mod on the scene was new chunks, and it wasn't the new and old chunks you get in zeros now. It was like you know, you got just the new chunks highlighted on the ground, and that was it. Okay, cruising. Hopefully cruising fast enough. Might just stick overworld for a while. The Nether is a lot easier to find us, so we'll hang out overworld as long as we can. Okay, guys, I might have misled you just a little bit. I might have misled you just a little bit. But I have to gaslight just a tiny bit. Because if I don't gaslight, they're going to know where I'm at. Alright, alright, alright. It wasn't intended for the cool people. It was intended for those who wished to bring harm. Okay. Is this the right? Fuck, of course it's not. Need to be very careful, because that will kill me. Okay. Oh, I passed it. Right, right, right. I guess it's over there. We'll take what we can get, I guess. I just need to get on an ice highway and get the fuck moving. Whatever it takes. No. I'm out of fireworks, too. Oh. Hitting walls and shit, man. It's looking rough. That does it for the fireworks supply. Ugh. Dude. This lag's not helping me either. Need to get away from this thing. That's it. That's it. That is 1000% it. We're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. It's over. It's over. Can't do much about it. That's the god set and one of the good pickaxes. Out of fireworks and lag up the ass. It's alright, though. Because we still have most of the stuff in the E-chest. We lost the retrieved kit from spawn, which honestly wasn't even the gear I obtained. So I'm okay with losing that. We still have everything that we grinded out from the end. All the extra elytras, all the extra gear. Because we were able to make it into the end last stream and get what we had, it's going to be so much easier to get out now. Just need to be quick about it and maintain as much secrecy in what axis we're on. Because it's very clear we've got some people hunting us. It's not going to be as easy as it was the first time around escape and spawn. But we're going to make it out this stream, and we're going to try for those achievements, the advancements in the top left. If we get them, we get them. If we don't, we don't. I'm going to do my best to not pull things out of the E-chest. Because anything we pull out of the E-chest is what we're at risk of losing. And there's so much in there right now. There's so much in there. We just got to stick with what we got and make some headway. No idea. No idea. Who killed me, to answer the question, guys? I have no idea. We're going to cycle spawns until we can get somewhere nice, though. That is kudos, though. I don't know how much I gave away on my location there. I bet it was probably a bit... It was a combination, probably, of the first person who saw us and the ice. I think it would have been pretty easy to see the ice patterns and look on a map and find out where all that was written. All right. Ah, dude, this lag is ass. Love the achievement bar on the top. Is that new? It's kind of new. It came up a couple streams ago, but it's for this specific series where we're escaping on a brand new account. Everything that this account does needs to be live streamed with no screen hiding. Like, I could have gotten out of spawn a lot easier had I hidden my screen right there, and we probably wouldn't have been found and killed. But that's the whole part of the challenge, right? Is everything's got to be streamed, everything's got to be shown, and we want to try to get all of the achievements. The top left is our goals for the advancements today. The way we're going, I don't know if it's happening. I don't know if it's happening. We'd have to get pretty far out of spawn to be able to find a village and get that knocked out. I've still got the ominous bottle in the E-chest, though, so if we do make it out of spawn and we find a village, those 3 are going to be a piece of cake. The raid itself is going to drop a bunch of emeralds, and then... Oh, dude. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's a fire video. I've got all the VODs still, and maybe we can edit and do some crazy stuff. It's a bitch, though, especially with this lag. We're sitting at 8.75 TPS. Already got people tracking us down. Are there rules? The only real rule is that it all must be streamed and that I can't take handouts. Yep. What Sid posted. Off that command. Ooh. It's the spawn exit. Oh, shit. Let's take the spawn exit. Maybe we take the spawn exit. The spawn exit's a lot better than whatever the hell's going on over there. We take the spawn exit. Let's go this way. What is TPS? Sorry, noob. So TPS stands for ticks per second. And basically, if you look on the bottom of the tab list there, it's in red, 11 point, and then the 10, the 9, TPS. So it's supposed to be 20. And the TPS is how many ticks per second. The game operates on 20 ticks per second, at least it's supposed to. So if we're operating at like 9 TPS, that's like half of what it should be. So everything inside the game is running at half speed. The server lets me move at normal speed, but like mobs, item dropping, and everything of that nature is all at half speed. You'll see with this zombie here, maybe. He's going to be at a lower TPS, so he's going to move super slow. He probably won't even realize I'm here until I punch him. Yeah, look at how quick he's like, or how slow he's falling. That's what ticks per second's all about. It's just the speed of the game. Think of it as like the in-game clock, and we're running at half. Thanks for the explanation. No problem, man. It's important to know what we're talking about. Otherwise, people get lost. Probably shouldn't read signs. Should not be reading signs. I also probably shouldn't be sprinting, but you know, we're making our way out. Anything? Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, that's not a good thing to have. I need to have map no render on as well if we don't. Let me make sure I've got map no render. I'm no longer checking. We're going to turn off extra tooltips. And turn off item frames. It's a W on the loot. Big loot. Loot up right now. We are loot up. The server lag is not helping our case, though. That's a pickaxe and a sword right there, baby. That's an easy way out of spawn. Easy way out of spawn. So long as we don't lose it. Someone could definitely come up and just, like, end our life here. I hope I didn't reset my spawn point at that bed. I don't think I did. F3 for lava dupe? Dude, I'm pressing F3, but it's not doing anything. I don't know what's going on, man. You told me it was lava dupe. It's not doing anything, though. I'm pressing it. I have tracers on, Gav. They're just really tiny tracers. Really tiny tracers. Withers? Oh, shit. They're withering spawn. That's going to make getting out kind of difficult. This lag. It's going to be impossible to get out. Okay. There's Mikey Johnson. It's over. I don't even want to give it the time. Don't even want to give it the time. Okay. Avoiding the nether might be the only way out here. Nether is like big risk, big reward, but like that's the problem, is the big risk. We're getting really bad spawns though as well. Okay, this is a decent spawn. This is a decent spawn. We can work off this. Okay. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be slow, but we'll make it out. Very scary guy. Not today. Today we're on a fresh account. Today I'm getting my ass handed to me by people trying to stream snipe me. Successfully stream sniping me. We just got this account back to spawn, geared it up in the end dimension, and it's all in the ender chest, but now I can't get it back out of spawn because we're being tracked down. We're being hunted. You'd rather kill yourself than face me, SMH? What do you mean face you? I'm in plain diamond armor. Get out of here. Do 0-0 spawn stream and just grub loot? It's not a bad idea, but there's so many people out here trying to kill me. I don't think a 0-0 grub like stream would go well. We were able to successfully grub last time because we didn't have as many enemies. And then we started water cubing the canal on stream. Next thing, you know, we're not too friendly in the spawn region. Oh shit. Okay. Thank God for that water. Maybe don't grief as much, Kill It, but it's no fun. That's no fun. Griefing is fun, Sid. Griefing is what it's all about. What it's really all about is getting the hell out of spawn. I'm trying. I'm trying, guys. It's just rough. We have plenty of loot in the E-chest to help us out. So if we just get a little bit further out to a place where I'm confident we're not actively being tracked down, then I can pull some stuff out of the E-chest, and the rest of spawn escape will be pretty simple. I'm trying to think. Going back to the end wouldn't help. Maybe the play was to keep the bed set at the old base. You know, hindsight, right? Maybe the play was to keep the bed at the old base and then fly back to spawn, then go into the end after flying back to spawn. That would have required more firework grinding. And I'm gonna be honest, the creeper farm was not very successful, and I was kind of tired of firework grinding. The spawn parkour is on point, though. It's helping us get out of here a lot quicker. Oh my god, not when we're lagging! Dude, you're kidding! I made the jump in a strength spider. A strength spider. This is so rigged. If I had trees, what would be the fun in that, Sid? I stand by my morals, and my morals are trees are for wimps at spawn. Make spawn less green. Less green than it is right now. It needs to be even less green. Lots of signs. There's a portal. Maybe we hit up the nether here. Hit up the nether. Yeah? We're not hitting up the nether. The nether is suicide. Take someone else's bridge here, though. All right. See some moss over there? That's unfortunately not going to help our case. An ender chest, though. An ender chest could help our case. Depends what I want to take out, though. Maybe just some food for right now. I don't know how much food I really have in here anymore. I kind of had a lot of it on me. I wasn't thinking. I need to turn back on extra tooltips. I just need to turn off map extra tooltips. That's the problem. Okay. We have enchanted golden apples. That's not going to help. Some armor. Carrots. Carrots are nice. Carrots are nice. Okay. We'll grab carrots. Come on. The server lag is so bad at spawn. House needs to fix this, man. I don't know how he's going to do it, but he needs to fix it. If this is the reason I lose a shulker, I'm going to be upset. You're joking. We're going to try a relog. We're going to try a relog. If we lose the shulker, it's not a big deal. I just really don't want to lose a shulker. But if it was going to be any shulker, I'd rather it be this shulker. Losing this shulker is going to be not as much of a loss compared to, like, one of the armor shulks. The loot pool is slowly ticking down, though. There we go. Jeez. Okay. We have food. Food's gonna help us out. At least the eat times aren't, like, slowed down. Old TPS, that's how it worked. I don't know if it's a plugin or if Minecraft's changed the way and they just let your client eat, or if it's the anti-cheat not stopping you. I don't know. But the eat times, not as bad as they used to be on low TPS. That is for sure. We are making it out of here. Step by step. This might be the one. We might make it out. Maybe. We'll see, we'll see. No trees yet, though. I would like a tree. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear anything, Sid. I don't want to hear anything from you. I want a tree for my own personal needs. That doesn't mean I think there should be trees at spawn. Which means I'm in need of a tree. I will not support your make spawn green again ventures. It's not okay. Not okay. Should be illegal. Got a horse. Unfortunately, we can't eat horse meat. Otherwise, I'd punch him into the lava and we'd have some cooked horse meat. Got some lushness here. Hey, hold on, hold on. This is evidence of Sid behavior because there's lush under the wood, which means someone has gone and bone mealed all this moss, put it all over spawn. I'm not a fan. How far along are we? We got a little setback, got a little bit of a setback. We were killed about like, I want to say like 10k out. But now I think I'm making good leeway here. I don't want to say specifics, but we are cruising. I'm being hunted, Alice. I'm being hunted. They're hunting me. I'm not schizophrenic. They are hunting me. Get out of the lava. Come on. Okay. Huge, huge, huge. Cooked steak. Did you die? I did. Apple, they're on the trail, man. They're on the trail. There's a wood there. There's a lot of wood here. That skeleton says otherwise, though. That skeleton says you're not getting wood today. Oh, wait. Hold on. Maybe we are getting wood today. Contrary to what that skeleton would like to think. Who murdered you? I don't even know who murdered me, Apple. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea. All I know is they're out to get me. Gotta watch our backs. Keep an eye out. I don't know who that is, Sid. I saw them up in the chat earlier, but that's my first exposure to that person. See, Gav, that would be handouts, and I don't take handouts. Handouts would be against the code. Gotta get out and make our own without help from others. And that's even more so now that we've lost the stuff we got from that kit at spawn that we found. Like, half-ravaged kit. It wasn't like a crazy kit. We didn't have looting or anything, but now that that stuff's gone, we're truly on our own. Self-made. Self-made. Apple, that's true, but Killet 2Ls does not sign books. Killet, on the other hand, Killet signs books. With the 1L, that's a book signer right there. Yeah, the 1L account, it's free game. I don't believe that, Alice. I don't think it's ever happened. Oh, wait, there are a bunch of books that I signed to test dupes, like back at base. You're not there though, Alice. You're not at that place. Oh, just not on 2B. Was it on Pillars? I don't remember where this book was that you're speaking of, Alice. Ah, Pillars, Pillars, Pillars. Okay. But it was a real book. That's true. That's true. I hear a wither over there. I don't know why I'm going this way. We need to go as far away from that as possible. A wither can end the run. What did I mainly do in Conquest back in the days? I kind of just chilled in VC. I don't think I ever did anything. I think I got invited to one of their bases. I came out and dropped a sign, and that's about it. I didn't really do much other than hang out in VC. We played Bed Wars. We played Bed Wars a lot. If you ask anyone from Conquest what the #1 rule when playing Bed Wars was, it was give Killet all the gold. That's the rule. If you play Bed Wars, you got to give Killet all the gold. Because I'd take the gold, I'd buy a bow, and I'd keep everyone off the island. And then we get like spammed in chat of people calling me a pussy for using a bow in Bed Wars. It's the best time ever, man. That's a wither. That's a wither. We're zooming. Absolutely zooming. Just making it nice and steady out of spawn. Conquest known for being chill? Yeah, I mean, definitely. It was mainly just a VC group, kind of a group of friends that hung out, and they also had that project they did, and maybe a couple bases, but other than that, it's mainly just people hanging out. That's what groups should be on 2B. It doesn't have to be anything crazy or LARPy. Just hang out, have fun, and play together. That's what Morningstar is about. That was a solid boat. We can actually hit the water here and keep going. Ah. Try to do something cool and place place a little block under me. Placed it in front of me and ended up getting shot by that skeleton, man. Invisible spider! Oh no! Gotta go quick. We move so much slower trying to get out of spawn here in the overworld versus the nether. I'll stop here and grab a stone pickaxe. I hear wither to our left as well. 3 a.m. here anyway, so have a good one. Alright, see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. We'll make it out of spawn. It's my promise, Seshi. We're gonna get out of here. Even if it takes 10 tries and we're up all night, we're making it out of spawn. See ya.
New follower.
New follower. Thanks for the follow. Too slow, skeleton. The fastest boater in the West. Is that a hint to where we're at? Maybe. Maybe not. X-ray texture pack. Demon, how could you do this to me, man? Alright, alright, alright. Let's see, 5 minutes. Well, we're at 112 now, so it'll be 117. 117. Oh my god. Dude. This is awful. Now they can never find cords. Good thinking, demon. Good thinking. Now I can't see my way out of spawn. I'm gonna fall into a pit, man. Hold on, this is kind of goated. This is kind of a genius play, demon. This is a genius play. How can they know where I'm at if I don't know where I'm at? You know? Um, it's a highway of sorts? I don't even know. Ah, getting shot at. Okay. We're making leeway here, though. This is actually pretty good. We've escaped the TPS. We're now back at 20 ticks per second. The game's running at full. It's full speed ahead out of the spawn region. And damn, so much for pursuers. It seems like we're getting out pretty unobstructed. Thanks to Demon's X-Ray Texture Pack redeem. That's the only reason we're getting out unobstructed. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Go that way. No, that way. The other way. I got you, Alice. I'll go the other way. Let me up. Okay. Don't let me down, though. Oh, jeez. I don't know where we're going. I had to skip on that. Song too slow. Doesn't quite have the escape vibes, you know? Okay. This is pretty good. We're making it out. I'm hoping that as long as we avoid major highways and major axes, as long as we're far enough away from those, we're pretty much untraceable. The only way to find someone like that is to just absolutely grid search unless you get a hint of their location. So, just gotta be careful not to hint out the location and just avoid getting grid searched. I don't know how you avoid getting grid searched, though. Look out for landmarks and avoid them. That's the play, guys. Anything that looks even remotely like a landmark, you gotta let me know, and I'll go like, whoop, look the other way. Okay, we have got a minute and a half left of this X-ray texture pack, and then we can turn it off. We are back in 20 TPS now, though, so mobs are going to get a little scarier. Not like super scary, but they're going to get a little scarier. Hey, a zombie villager. Hang on now. We had a witch. We could do something with that. Ooh, 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 ooh. 3 wither skulls. 3 wither skulls is huge. And the soul sand to spawn it. That's spooky, scary skeleton. That's one advancement. And then we have the stuff to make withering heights for summoning the wither. That's not what we were going for, but hey. Take wins where we can get them, right? No, not the hole from the FitMC video. You're distracting me, Alice. I'm trying to read what you're saying, and creepers are over here trying to kill me. We're chilling, though. We're chilling. We're making it out. It was a planned attack. You're friends with that creeper, aren't you, Alice? I knew it. I knew it. Alice is here, befriending creepers to get us killed. We're making it out, though. That's a wither. That's a wither. That's a fully spawned wither, not a wither skull. I like wither skulls, not fully spawned withers. Fully spawned withers, not so fun. Like, quite the opposite of fun, actually. Oh my god, is it shooting at us? Oh, bro. Not cool. Not cool. That's also a 20 TPS wither. Normal withers, yikes. They will come straight for us and kill us. There's another one over there. Just gonna keep on keeping on. Your X-ray does help, Demon. Your X-ray helps. Maybe I wouldn't have seen that wither, you know? Okay, but your X-ray has overstayed its welcome. I'm gonna hit the water here, hop in a boat, and then we're gonna turn it off. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! I will get my boat elsewhere. I will get my boat elsewhere. I will get my boat. Oh fuck, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're just dead. That's it. I can't do anything about that. Damn it, bro. Ah, the wither. The wither. Back at spawn. Back at spawn. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Making good progress, too. That's all the opportunity to make better progress. The overworld's too slow. Overworld is too slow. We're gonna hit the nether. Try a dropper. Maybe there's some water down here. No water. That is the driest piece of spawn land that I have ever seen. Hello, Donnie. It's been an adventure, man. It has been an absolute adventure. We had all of our stuff on us. Not all of it, but we had a good amount of stuff. And then attempted to make it out with it, out of spawn. Were tracked down by stream snipers and killed. And now I'm trying to make it out without tapping into the E-chest. Because if we tap into the E-chest, it's a risk of losing things. So hopefully we can make it out without it. There's Gav. That's not a good sign. Gav is not a good sign. Just happened to go past us here. He's got crystals out. I don't know if he'll be able to get up to us, though. We just gotta, like... Oh, that's my cords. Okay. Gotta make it out before he gets through that portal. Thanks to the TPS, though, it's gonna take him a long time to get through that portal. It just depends if the pathway is gonna be generous to us and get us a way out. Okay. I think we might be out of render of the portal. We're pretty easily traceable, though. The spawn crevices are not being kind. Okay, I've made it further out. We're good. I lied. I was hoping it would help me get out quicker. We've been found. We've been found. Is he coming for us? Maybe not. Maybe not. Just a passerby, perhaps. Hopefully isn't even aware of what we're doing here. Okay, I think they might be aware of what we're doing here. They are definitely aware of what we were doing there. Okay, so the nether, not an option. Not an option. Okay. Just need to get out of here with the overworld. That's all it is. Classic 2B, cat and mouse with the stream snipers. That's what it's all about. Music has you hooked? Hell yeah. This is Ghost Data. It's an artist I really like on Spotify. We had to change up the icon in the bottom right that shows like the album cover and all that stuff. Because their album covers are a little bit provocative. A little bit explicit. Maybe too much for Twitch's liking. I hear a warden over there. That's not gamer. Not a very gamer thing to have. Okay. Alright. Guys. I'm making the mistake. I'm trying the nether again. Big risk, big reward. Big risk, big reward. Say it with me. It'll be true if you say it. Big risk, big reward. If we just say it enough, it'll be true. Okay. I need to... It's over. It's over. The Nether is not... Big risk, no reward. Thank you, Sid. Thank you. Okay. The Nether is not an option. For realsies this time. For realsies. Last time, when I said it wasn't an option, I was joking. It was all a joke. Did I prank you guys? Did you fall for it? This is not working in our favor. It's okay, though. The important part is, even if we don't get, like, a crazy lead out of spawn, we were able to get elytras and get them secured in the ender chest. So no matter how bad we get fucked up while we're naked, all the good stuff's in the ender chest. They can't touch what's in there. Unless we get book banned. That's not a thing anymore, though. It's not a thing anymore, so we're fine. We're fine. That would be tragic, though. Could you imagine? That would be an end of a series to get book banned. Have to message House and get him to reset the player data. Yikes. Okay, okay. Dirt, thank you. New goal, get Killet 1L book banned. Bad goal, Ross, bad goal. Get those goals out of here. They can now just remove items from your player? Oh, so they can just remove, like, the fucked items and not have to just reset the player data? That's nice. Because you'd get your player data reset, and, man, you'd lose all your, achievement progress and everything. Your achievement progress, you'd lose... What else would you lose? Your stats, your statistics. Your e-chest, obviously, that was a no-brainer. That thing was gone. Ah. Gotta preserve health. Can't be taking damage like that, man. I'm about to take more, though. There's a way down. Stop looking at landmarks, though. I'm trying, Sid. It's easier said than done. It's much, much easier said than done. Okay. Tons and tons and tons of withers. Holy. We're cruising, though. I feel confident about this one. This one's the escape. This is the one where we make it out. That creeper doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it's 7.2 TPS. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Explode? I don't think so. We're gaming. We're getting out of spawn. And you know what the best part is? Don't gotta fuck with the nether. Nether sounds like a whole lot of death. Once we made it out with the elytra the first time, I was like, surely there's no way we ended up back at spawn. I should probably get search on so that we can find shulker boxes. Maybe get lucky with another kit again. That'd be ideal. Make sure I have shulker boxes even on. Search. Blocks. Add shulkers. Okay, shulkers are on the search list. If we find shulkers, there will be a tracer straight towards them. That's an enchanted bow on that skeleton. I'd appreciate if he didn't shoot me with that. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. What a kind individual to not blast my brains out with a bow. Okay. We're out of the general spawn region, so now it's just the long haul. Just gotta walk it out until we're at least like 10k, and then hit the nether. It's not gonna be fun, it's not gonna be exciting, but we're gonna do it. And we're gonna enable ESP so we don't run into another fucking wither. How few E-chests there are compared to a few months ago. Yeah, there's definitely progress being made, Demon, 100%. Wither. What's up, Taco? How's it going, man? We're trying to make it out. I've just run out of food yet again. We're gonna hit up that E-chest, grab some more carrots out of the E-chest. Rotten flesh here too, but we're not peasants. We don't need that. We're gonna be peasants after we die this time, though. The rotten flesh will be a goner. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna carry an E-chest on me and some carrots. Are we up in TPS? No, it just felt like it. Felt really good for TPS. 3k plus E-chests mined from Demon. That's kind of crazy, Demon. Okay. This one feels promising. There's a lot of withers here, but there's a lot of foliage as well. We can definitely hit up some wood. Maybe the play is... Okay, this is risky, but I think this is it. I think this is it. We grab an elytra. I'll have an ender chest on me so that we can put the elytra up. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, we have the way to put the elytra up. I don't really need anything in here, unfortunately. I'll have an ender pearl to get out of like a really sticky situation. And then we'll grab some wood so we have a boat. Boats are always handy to have. You can use them to get up places you can't normally get, escape, quickly go through portals. Boats are going to be the savior here. You can do so much funky stuff with entities, man. Taco, do you have plans for this rust wipe coming up? I'm grabbing the wood, Sid, but I'm not happy about the wood I'm grabbing, man. These trees don't belong in spawn. We don't like their kind here. Ow, that did not feel good. Not a fan of the trees in spawn. Okay. Got a boat. Break our crafting table, and we're moving. Gotta start putting signs where you plant. That'd be not ideal. If there were signs here, that'd give away our location. But that'd be nice for you though, Sid. It would be quite the sign of like, oh, Sid planted these trees. Thank you, Sid. Just gonna elytra hop to make good leeway out of spawn. So I'm just bouncing up and off the elytra. That's all I'm doing. So it's you go down for velocity and then you bounce back up for speed. You can do this on most vanilla servers. 2B, it's really hard to do it. We're able to get away with it though because we're in spawn. And spawn lets you do it a lot more because of how laggy it is. Once we hit 20 TPS, it's not going to be this easy. I can usually get height and movement like this on normal servers. But for some reason on 2B, I just can't. The anti-cheat fucks me. It's good for making a lot of headway. This Force Naval update? Force Naval update? I have not been paying attention to the updates. Is there a naval update coming? What the hell? That sounds insane. Damn. I've lost the velocity here. That sounds really cool, though. I have not been watching the updates. I really wish I had been watching the updates. Oh, did someone die here? Some XP and some stuff. There's a shulker over here. I think that's what that is. No, that's something else. I have something else on my... There's no way it's a shulker. There's simply no way. The dragon egg! The next generation! Guys, that's the next generation! Holy. There's so many dragon eggs over here. There's torches for it, too. I don't care if we die here. Getting this advancement's gonna be so nice. I don't know how the hell else we'd be getting this advancement, man. Okay, alright. So, torch. Thank you. The next generation. That saves so much time. So much time. Blocks. Remove. Dragon egg. And that dragon egg is going straight in the ender chest. As a trophy. As a symbol of what we've accomplished. Keep some trapdoors in there. Don't need all the trapdoors. Don't need this pickaxe anymore either. Okay. Hello, creaking. Goodbye, creaking. Yeah, as we're getting further out of spawn, yeah. I'm at 20 TPS now, so I can't do the elytra hops. So I better go ahead and put this away now, actually. It's unfortunate. We were making a bunch of headway with that elytra. Okay. So all I've got is food and pearl and a boat. There is a wither over there. And an e-chest, of course, so we can put away what little bit of stuff we have just to be safe. Ow. It's a huge, huge accomplishment getting that next generation, because I don't know where the hell we would find a dragon egg. It's really just like luck of the draw. Knocking that out now is massive. Big setbacks, but being able to get those achievements, holy. The withering one. Spawning the wither, we still need to spawn the wither. I'll need to repossess 3 more wither skulls. Should have put those away. Trying to not look at anything here. Doing my best. Would not want to give away direction. I think the no sky is definitely helping. Because we were tracked down really fast the first time. Logging out to fuck with the achievements and logging in initially, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Should have had that prep before stream. I've learned now, though. So next time, it will be prepped. Hopefully. There's so many landmarks out there. I know. I know. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. But they're just everywhere. They're going to recognize that vortice. We're going to get found off the Vortex Coalition symbol. Which, if you didn't know, the official term is vortice. Whoa. Hey, hold on a minute. Not cool. Not cool. They've oceanified my spawn region. Fuck. This is not ideal. I did not want to hit the roof. Gotta do what you gotta do, though. Okay. We can get up over here. Hell, we could even get up here. All right. Well, this does prevent us from leaking any landmarks at the very least. Not ideal, but no landmarks. It's the upside. Gotta dodge the signs. It's like a mini game. Can't look at the signs, can't look at the landmarks. Just gotta cruise through spawn. Make it out of here. I don't know about that, Donnie. I'm not a cheater. I don't take handouts. Self-made here. I don't need RNG manipulation. I don't know the real story there. I'm buying into the meme. Okay, is the ocean gone? The ocean appears to be gone. So I will be taking my fall. He does have some insane highlights, I'll admit that. RNG manipulation or not, that guy's got at least the mechanics down in the game. He's done some wild stuff. I'll agree with you there, Donnie. Damn invis spider, bro. Okay. No chicken. The egg landed, but no chicken. Ugh. Everything's chasing us. Everything wants to kill me. This is a really good run though. We're making it a lot further than we did previously. It's slower because we're taking the overworld, but it is much, much further. Okay. I have 2 cobblestone. I need 1 more cobblestone, and we will have a stone pickaxe. So I'll need to make a wooden pickaxe before we can get the stone pickaxe, unfortunately. But them's the breaks. Hey, some armor. Take what we can get. It's rough out here. Gotta take wins when you can get them. Hella crafting tables. I'm gonna throw some in an e-chest when we get a chance. Matter of fact, there's an e-chest over here. Don't mind if I do. Let's see. What crafting tables? That's right. And a cheeky little move into the nether. Okay. Maybe not. You know what? I changed my mind. We're going back. The nether's scary, man. We're not doing that. We're staying out of the nether. It's not a good decision. Instantly popped out in a pretty recognizable location. Just gotta keep moving. It's gonna be ground stream for a little bit Ground stream. Everybody loves ground stream. I'm so fucked, dude. Might be over. Okay. Just gonna stick overworld for the safety of hopefully not getting tracked down. I lied again. I lied. We're throwing him off the trail. I don't mean to lie to you guys, but we gotta throw him off the trail. Alright, here we go. I just needed blocks. It was all a ruse to get some blocks. Just gonna look straight into the cobblestone. Until we see a tracer. And then that was a tracer. That was a tracer. It's over. It's over. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. If I had just had blocks on me initially, man. If I had just had blocks on me initially. Damn. Okay. Alright. We regroup. Reform. And get out for reals this time. Why do I keep going into the Nether Demon? Because it's faster. It's a faster way out. I'm tempted. It's like you ever take the Gamba? You a fan of the Gamba? I'm a fan of the Gamba. I take the Gamba. I always hit the Gamba. Not a good decision though. You don't go all in on red when you're already down 3k. That's what we just did. We're down 3k. We went all in on red. Now we're down 6k. Beds might get us bed trapped, Donnie, if I'm being honest. Beds might get us bed trapped. Are those shulkers over there? That's the only thing I could think that would be on my ESP. It's shulkers. This could be the come up of a lifetime. What if, right? What if? It's not. Like, I can guarantee if they are shulkers, they're probably empty. But we'll see. We'll see. I gotta know if they were shulkers. They weren't. It was purpur bricks. I left those on my search from when we were in the end. So search blocks, remove purpur block, purpur pillar slash, and then it's also, we had endstone and endstone bricks and all that. Search blocks, remove endstone bricks. Okay, cool. Kill me, spider. Hurry. We must get going. Shit spawn, shit spawn. Sid, we're getting out of spawn. Get the trash talk out here. Save it for somebody who's not getting out of spawn, because I'm getting out of spawn. This stream. Here's the way I see it, Sid. Here's the way I see it, right? It's a Monday night. The kiddos gotta go to bed eventually. If we have to, we can run it late. We'll do it if we have to. One way or another, we're getting out of here. It's like a jailbreak, you know? We've got the means, the materials, the tools at our disposal. Got a BRB? Okay, see you in a bit, Sid. I'm gonna kill for a better spawn there. Not title screen. We don't want to go to the title screen. We're just getting started. Okay, we'll go this way. It seems like we're gonna need to just stay in the overworld, like, actually. So I've been saying stay in the overworld, so hopefully they wouldn't expect a quick little nether trip. And then I went for the nether and that big portal cluster, and it screwed us, because the portal cluster is pretty obvious. I had to pop out at like one of the most recognizable portal spots ever. But staying in the overworld is just overall safer. That might just be the play. I think, actually. Am I running? I'm not. I thought I was running Meteor. I was going to say, we could just... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a shulker up there. We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Maybe it's loot. Maybe it's troll. Maybe it's empty. Maybe we die before we get there. But I'll be damned if we didn't try getting up to that shulker. Because what if it was a kit? What if someone had a kit placed down and then got loaded to their base? They got pearled away to their base. What if, right? It's unlikely. It's an unlikely situation, but what if? What color is that shulker box? We'll just let Baritone do the work and probably get us killed in the process. Or maybe Baritone could find an ender chest. I'll just use an ender chest to get up there. Is there an ender chest nearby? I swear I saw one. No, it's kind of far. Go to ender chest. What you got for me, Baritone? Apparently there's an ender chest up there. Okay. If we get the ender chest up here, I'll grab an ender chest and an elytra and like fly over there. And then we can put the elytra away if I need to. Need to do like setting, allow parkour, true. That's how you get Baritone to really cook. Okay. The ender chest is up there. We'll grab this moss block here, and that'll get us everything we need. Hop in this. Up. Alright. Gotta use everything at our disposal to try to get that ender chest. Because that ender chest could possibly mean a shulker box. Full of loot. Maybe. The full of loot part, I'm just really hopeful. But it's probably not the case. Oh, I'm trolling. Okay. It's alright. That's alright. Thought I could make it. Okay. Got hella extra blocks. The lag's not our friend here, though. Okay. It's rough. We've made it up this far. Come on. Screwing me here. How could you do this to me, 2B2T? Almost died, dude. Okay, maybe change of plans. We use the blocks to not get up to the ender chest, but to just get up to the shulker box. I hear a skeleton to our right. Once we get up onto the cast, we'll be good. Problem is getting up. You're going to say it? What are you going to say? What are you going to say? Okay. Got a parkour. He said it. He said it. He said it. Chairman, hello. Look at that. Look at that. That shulker box is as good as ours.
New follower.
New follower. Chairman, thank you so much for the follow. How are you? I'm doing alright. It's a little bit of a rough stream trying to get out of spawn, but we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Got elytras and shit in the E chest. So all we need to do is get out, and victory is all but assured. That's the problem, though, right? You're just getting out. Okay, okay. Huge progress. Huge progress. I mean, we're pretty much at the top now. It's gonna be an empty shulker, but hell, even if it is an empty shulker, we're gaming. Chairman, I am never quitting. I've played this server for like 10 years-ish. 10 years. I'm really far out, and I have a lot of gear in my main account. That's the fun of this account is the struggle. We're here to struggle. Making money moves, though. Money moves. Maybe. Oh, come on. Help me out here, Terrain. We're gonna get there. We're gonna be a block away. We're gonna be a block away from it. And someone's gonna fly in and be like, ah, my shulker. It's gonna be full of loot. And I'm just gonna die. What do we got? What we got? What we got? Empty. That's okay. It's okay. Hell yeah. OG Kush D3 rockets. OG Kush is helping us out, guys. OG Kush is helping us out. Heard it here first. We're low on HP, and we're pretty high in the sky. So I'm gonna give an escape a try through the nether. Because if we hit a E-chest in the nether, we'll just be able to drop it in. And if we die, it is what it is. That's what I do, baby. I appreciate you, OG Kush. Shulker in the ender chest. And we are in the nether. Probably gonna die. And that's okay if we die. Yeah. I was hoping to grab that vine there. Cool. Just placed that 10 minutes ago. Then you should have known where we were at. What are you doing, Gav? What are you doing? All right. Making good leeway. This is a decent spawn. This is a decent spawn. As long as we don't accidentally reveal a location here, we've got a really nice spawn. Okay, got a skeleton standing in our pathway. TPS is still 8, so it should be pretty easy to get past. Just gotta do a little bit of strafing. Little bit of strafing. Just a tad. Absolutely cruising. Okay, alright. Now we go down. We interact with the ender chest. And we risk it for the biscuit. We grab the elytra and a spare ender chest. Also, cobblestone. Blocks are hella important. I knew I was doing something good by grabbing all these blocks in that base we found. Okay, so ender chest in first slot, so that way we're ready to grab it and ready to just quickly depot as soon as we need to. So that way this elytra does not get lost. Losing an elytra would not be fun. There is quite the cast here. It looks like some people have come in before us and paved a way, though. Unfortunately, I do think the food supply is lacking a tad. It's okay, though. It's okay. We can always get more of that. It's everywhere. If I jump even like remotely next to each, like another jump, it'll deploy the Elytra because of the TPS. We want to conserve durability on these because we've only got what we got since Phantoms are disabled. Boar, what's up, dude? What's up, Boar? Welcome, welcome. I'm good, I'm good. We are escaping. We are escaping spawn. Yet again, on the Zero to Hero account, the incognito Killet 1L account. Super secretive. No one will know that it's us. And I'm making good progress out of spawn here, but I'm doing good, and I hope you're doing good as well, boy. Oh. Just can't fuck up the hops. The hops are inevitably going to get fucked up once we hit 20 TPS, but as long as we can, we're going to try to push this and not fuck up the hops. The moment I see a tracer, though, it's got to be E-chest into Elytra off, into Elytra into the E-chest. Losing another Elytra would be not good. Stream going? How's stream going? Stream going okay. Stream going okay. We've knocked off 2 pretty key advancements trying to get out of spawn, but we haven't had much luck actually getting out of spawn. The 2 key advancements we were able to knock off, though, was finding a dragon egg, getting the next generation advancement, and then also finding a wither skull and getting spooky, scary skeleton. Big advancements. Big advancements. I need to mark them off. It's not quite what we were going for, though. We were looking for getting out of spawn really quickly and not getting stream sniped, and then going for some villager trading. I think we might have hit 20 TPS, or I'm just bad. I'm just bad. That's all it is. There we go. Huge. Huge hops. It's all about that fluid motion. Doing the best I can. Would you say I'm a slippery guy, Gav? Is that how you describe it? I don't know if those are the words I would use, but I'll take your word for it. There we go. All right, Boar. We don't need that. We don't need that. Get that out of here, Boar. You're making it weird. You're making it weird, Boar. All good, all good, all good. When you went through that portal, I dived head first into the ground and auto-logged. Would have got you. I don't think you would have, Gav. The portals are really slow at spawn right now. Maybe. Maybe, though. We got chased down by another person, though. So we got no matter what. Love this hop, never seen it before. This is how I get around on vanilla servers rather than actually grinding out fireworks. Unfortunately, it's just making our job a lot easier getting out of spawn. Because we are out of fireworks. Ugh, we're running out of terrain here. No, zombie. Okay. Might be time to ditch the Elytra. At least not have it on us. Did you go to the end already? Yes, Kabetto. We've got a bunch of Elytras. Oh, does it now, Gav? Does it? Can you explain the process again? Yeah, so it's super doable on vanilla, not super doable on 2B once you're out of spawn and you hit that 20 TPS range. But essentially, you're going down with as much speed as possible and then just spamming space and then like forwarding your velocity up. It takes a little bit of practice, but once you like play with it, I guarantee you'll be able to get it. It's just like B hopping in CS:GO. Like, you know, no one really knows how to do it at first, but if they try it for long enough, it you get the hang of it. It's not crazy difficult. Just timing and movement. And maybe there's a way to do it in the 20 TPS areas, but not that I know of. I'm not that good enough on 2B, I guess. Vanilla servers 20 TPS, no problem. But yeah, I'm jumping up and then going down for as much velocity, looking up for height, velocity, and you're just trading out up and down. You want to go as high as you can and then look back down to get as much velocity as you can. Did we hit 20? No. Just struggling. Alt F4 to enable new vanilla bounce mode? No way. That feels like we're getting close to 20. Maybe I'm just bad at bouncing. Struggling here. It's conserving hunger, though, at the very least. We do have looting 3 swords inside the ender chest. 2 looting 3 iron swords. Those would be useful for just creeper farming and getting some gunpowder down. I got a lot of gear out of the end, as much as we're going to need for a while now. And with the looting 3 and the knowledge that I have on how to build gunpowder farms, now that I've learned, I think this once we're out, we're going to be a lot more successful than the first time around. We'll be able to hammer out achievements like it's nothing, man. Like it's nothing. Okay, we're about to lose the durability on this elytra. Whoa, Mr. Skeleton, please don't do it. Not like this. Hey, cobblestone. Don't mind if I do. Blocks are blocks. Okay. Gonna hit up this ender chest here. Without looking at the signs on the other side of it. Thought I had my elytra still. I jumped so confidently. What's going to be a bitch now is getting mending and unbreaking on that elytra. The enchanted elytra is no more. Those are signs. We want to avoid those best we can. Nice little cherry forest. I will stop and grab some wood from this tree. Gonna hit nuker and start targeting it. Are signs actually risky? Signs are very risky. Almost every sign can leak our position depending on what's written on it and when it was written. If it's Cody Smile sign, not so much. If it's a sign from a player that's only placed like 3-4 signs and they wrote some specific wordage, yeah, it's a problem. Mine shafts for mending unbreaking, is that the play? Yeah, leaking. Not so much bad stuff for Twitch. It's not that much of a risk in that department. It's really just leaking. Okay. Some basic tools. An axe, a pickaxe, and we have the ender chest for later. Take this with me. But only leakable if in render distance? Yeah, it's only leakable if we're like staring at it on a live stream. Otherwise, that's not going to leak much. You get an achievement for moving bees. I'm going to do that for our 3rd advancement, so that we're still hitting our 3 advancement goal. I'm going to grab this Silk Touch pickaxe. Pick up the hive here. And there isn't a bee in it, but maybe it'll count for it. I don't know. It did not count for it. What I'll do then is I'll just wait for them to go inside their beehive. Because they're bound to go in there eventually, right? Come on, guys. What are you doing? It's so fucked. They're just, like, spinning around, man. Look at that lag. I don't know if they will ever go into their hive. I just heard one go in. I just heard one go in. Bees! And do we get the advancement if we do this? Maybe not. Maybe it's only when you move them. I don't know. There's advancements involving beehives. We'll save the beehive for those advancements. Okay. And then also need to put up our pickaxe faux show. I'm looking for something I can drop in there for it, though. The unfortunate part is all that's valuable stuff. Alright, we'll just shulker it up. That's what they're here for, right? Alright, nice. We're on the move. With the glitched builders 2 tools nonsense. Get a nice cherry boat. And some food while we're at it. Come on. This lag is no joke. It's gonna take forever to smelt that. Luckily, it's only one piece of steak that we need. Hopefully this doesn't give us hunger. If we're lucky, not so lucky. And the hunger that we did get is gonna last forever because of it. It's alright though, we're not gonna be doing much walking around. Alright. Grab up the crafting table. And let's get out of here. Not gonna be doing much walking around because we're gonna be boating around with the boat. I'm on a boat. Look at the boat. For those that have seen the island streams, we do have some actually exciting news that I can't reveal yet. But maybe. And also, Kilgore's not fully on board yet and is his island. But I've got some... We've brainstormed some ideas that I think would be really fun to do with the island. And we just need Kilgore to be on board since it is his island. It's going to be fun, though. The island is going to go off into the sunset is our goal. We want to send it off. We want to give it a proper send-off, and we want to do it right. And I've got some crazy plans for it. The hunger is not our friend right now, though. I do want to go ahead and turn off potion overlay, because now I know what it was talking about. Maybe not. Potion inventory. Yeah, I want all that on. I want to know what potions I have. And how long. Okay. Schmovin'. I want to think that these slabs are from people trying to conserve hunger and walking from back when that was so necessary, because you couldn't get any food, man. There was no food for ages. Be lucky if you got apples. Or maybe a pig left over from a pig spawner. Food was a no-go. Yo, what's up, Turbo? How's it going? I didn't grab an e-chest. It just occurred to me. I left our e-chest back there. I will grab an ender chest out of the ender chest next time we see one. I think there's one up here. What you up to? Escaping spawn on our spawn account, the fresh account that we need to use to get out of spawn, get gear, and complete all of the advancements on 2builders2tools.org. The account has already made it pretty far out of spawn and gotten quite a good amount of loot, as you can see in the ender chest. Woo! That was close. That was close. Okay. A decent amount of loot here. Decent amount of stuff. But we're going to leave it all in the ender chest as long as we can. So once we're far out of spawn, we can use it to propel ourselves even further. Seems to be a little activity place over there. I wish I could go visit it. But that would be revealing where we're at. Just respawned, gotcha. Yep. So we just finished an end raid. Got a bunch of stuff from the end. And have been getting tracked down and stream sniped for a while. I keep trying to go to the nether to make some good headway on where we're going, but the nether is just so risky. I've died like 4 times getting far out and then just trying to hit the nether and then nope, it's over. It's an adventure though. It's an adventure. We lost an elytra and some kits gear that I got at spawn. There was like a half-empty kit with some stuff in it. I grabbed a bunch of stuff from there, and I lost all that at the beginning of the stream when someone hunted us down. But all the stuff that we earned, still in the ender chest. Made it to the southern world border today. Found 14 elytras, 2 re-gears, and two fight shulkers. Or does it say flight? I think it says flight. 2 flight 3 shulkers. You're saying flight duration 3. I'm following. Okay. Hella good find. Hella good find. That's nice, man. It's a different game out there, you know? It's not the same level of people being not very good. Alright, you're too far out now for me. Alright, Gav. It's been fun. Thanks for chasing us around to spawn. Kept things interesting, kept things fun. 2 full days with elytra bounce. Yeah, I remember we had a slightly faster form of bounce a while back, and it took like a full 24 hours of just like grinding out. We had to like try to get to the border as quick as possible. No hate, by the way. Yeah, I no hate at all. That's the name of the game, right? I wouldn't hate if like one of my base mates was out here killing me and hunting me down. It's whatever they want to do. It keeps the show entertaining, right? What's the fun if we're just making it out of spawn super easy, uncontested? Setbacks are a part of it. Did you make it? I've made it, Sid. We're outie. And we're not using the nether. We're gonna avoid the nether. For now. No, we'll stay out of the nether. Oh, Sid, do you have any information on what I could do with the beehive? I've got a bunch of beehives. Or I have a beehive with a bee in it, I should say. I need an advancement. I need a 3rd advancement before the stream ends. Make honey, but I want an advancement. Can't you like harvest from the hive with campfire under it and that gets you an advancement? Either with shears or with a bottle? Okay, that's an advancement. That's an advancement. So we'll grab that for the 3rd advancement. Did you get total B location yet? I did not. I was thinking about that, trying to figure out how to get it, but I don't know how. Is it just moving the hive? Is that all you have to do? Because I tried moving it a few blocks away, and it didn't work. Do you have to move it, like, really far away? Ah, Dolphin's Grace. Please. Silk Touch with 3 bees. Oh, I should have waited for all the bees to get in the hive. I should have waited. That is a wither. And an eat sign. It's one of the first signs I ever saw said eat on the test server. Temp map when we were upgrading to 1.12. I got a screenshot of it. It's my first screenshot from that temp map. It's just a big sign like that that says eat. I don't know what it means. Don't know what it means. But it's a thing. Maybe it's saying what I need to do because I am low on food. Well, oh wow, I forgot we actually killed some animals. Not doing too bad. Best at night when they all go in. Yeah. We were just getting screwed with the TPS, and I was worried that we wouldn't be able to do it. Wait there. I don't know how long it would have taken. And I can't really check the date or nighttime without revealing which way we've been going. Could have put the time on the HUD in Rushrack. Rushrack's got a lot of HUD elements. Could have done something like that. I don't know. I'm thinking outside the box. Make a lightning rod and keep it for when it's storming. What would the lightning rod do when it's storming, you think? sounds interesting. I'm open to hear what this might achieve for us. It's an advancement to okay. Is it an advancement to have lightning hit a lightning rod, or is it an advancement to have lightning hit a lightning rod when you're in a village? Because I thought it was surge protector when you haven't hit a village, near a village, protect a villager or whatever. Or maybe that's just me misremembering. It might just be the straight lightning. I don't know. Either way, we do need a lightning rod for it, one way or another. Well, you're going to a village, aren't you? That is the goal. That's the goal. Easier said than done, though, Sid, as you're aware. Such a different coat of paint compared to our first few streams where we got sniped. Where it was like Demon and Demon's alt account coming to say hi and Ross. And now it's the bad people trying to hunt me down. Bastard. That skeleton. Oh, he hit us again. An Ender Dragon egg at the world border gave me an advancement. Have you found one yet? Found one earlier today. I had it on my search so that I would be able to find one. And I like saw it underground and I went and grabbed it with the torch. So yes, we got that one. As a matter of fact, what I'll do real quick, hoping we don't get found and killed while I'm doing this. I'm going to load up the advancement editor here. And we're going to knock off the 2 advancements we got, which is Spooky Scary Skeleton. I wish I summoned that wither that we found, because we had all the materials to do it, we just didn't actually do it. And then the other one, what's the other one? There we go. The next generation, that's the one. There's a wither over there. I'm gonna unhide my screen, sorry guys. Tetris Monday? I don't think it's Tetris Monday. We can't do Tetris Monday. That's not how it works, Apple. That's not how it works. Gotta get Strider advancements too. So much crazy stuff we gotta do, man. Can't wait to get followed all the way out because the VOD's gonna be there. So we gotta make sure we're out in a good spot. Wherever we decide to log. Because the log's gotta be on stream. We've hit 20 TPS though. No nether this time. No nether. Nether is sure death. If I say it enough, I'll actually believe it, and I won't have any desire to go to the nether. I see the portals everywhere. They're tempting me. If we weren't streaming, the nether would be so viable. That's like the way out. But with streaming, not so much. Being hunted. Nice. You're itching. Did you run into some like poison ivy or something, Apple Pop Bob? That'd not be ideal. I happen to lock it in, guys. We're getting stormed. Iron. We have plenty in the E chest, though. There we go. Nice. Are the advancements the classic ones / achievements? Or are these different ones? So, a lot of them are the classic advancements. But we're going to be hitting all the newer ones in the updates as well. All the trading posts in the viewer list. Apple, they're hunting us down. I mentioned OG Kush's name, and he said hi in chat. They know. They know. They're waiting for a cord leak. It's just, it's a waiting game for them. They're just going to see where we're at. There he is. There he is. Hey, I'm just watching because I know Mikey is watching. Okay, okay, I hear you, Apple. I hear you. Or, Coach, I hear you. Sorry, talking to Apple. Could also look for Glow Ink. Glow Ink is a good one, too. Glow Ink's a good one. Mikey is 100% looking for me. What? Gav, you said you weren't looking for me anymore. What happened, man? What do you mean you're looking? Oh, you am looked for you? Does that mean you looked for me previously, or you're currently looking for me? Because you said you were done. I thought I had you off my trail. Flash them chords? Pickles, I don't know if I can flash them chords. I don't know if I can do that. That would be not a good thing. I would die. That would be a waste of time. I'm probably going to get my coordinates found and leaked one way or another. Just waiting for a monument. Turbo, get that out of here. You're making it weird, man. You're making it weird. Why are you making it weird? Gotta get out. We gotta get out of the spawn. I don't know who kept, like, getting really close. K-Coin, subscribing. Dude.
What the fuck did you do to my PC, Killet?
I don't know if you could hear it. The fuck did you do to my PC, Killet? I tried really hard. I didn't try really hard. I need to turn that up. I need to turn that, that thing up. There's a lot of Elder Guardians over there, so we need to go this way. Away from the Elder Guardians. But thank you so much for the subscription, K-Coin. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. We hit a sub goal. Oh my god, Kush coming in with the sub with the Prime as well. Thank you so much, Kush. Thank you so much. The Prime helps us out. The Prime helps us out. As soon as Twitch decides to finally pay out the previous subscriptions, we're using it on a new mouse. I don't know if you've seen, but like when I'm clicking around, sometimes the items are glitching out. We need a new mouse in order to escape spawn more efficiently. And we hit a hype train level 1. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm gonna be real. Maybe there's 3 Bs in here. Maybe there's 3 Bs in here. Maybe we're lucky. Lucky for 3 Bs in here. Is that Silk Touch? That's Silk Touch. That's not 3 Bs, damn it. Where are the bees? Got the hive, but where are the bees? Okay, alright. Okay, we gotta put the shulker back. That could have been rough. I need to grab an ender chest. And then as we're moving, I'll catch up on chat. After it means Twitch gets no cut on all the donos. Wait, is that what that means? Means everyone who gifts or bits, etc. gets the emote from the train. That's cool. The terminal music player is dope. Can't lie. Waiting for that VOD. You gonna track me down in reverse? We'll see. We'll see. You need the honey too, right? I don't know if I need the honey. Personally. I've got the honey in the other hive. I don't know if we kept the honey. I don't know. They subbed so they can rewatch. Oh, no! No. My own tool is being used against me. That's right. If you subscribe, you can rewind the stream. It's unfortunate. We're gonna get tracked down from people that have subbed. They're subbing and I'm all like thankful, and they're really just using it to ruin my day. They're trying to fuck my day up, man. They're tracking me down. It's a lot more convenient than having to hit clip every time, am I right, guys? Thought the honey was an advancement. It is. So I've got another another beehive. Or wait, do you mean like a honey? I don't know how it works, Sid. You're the vanilla player, not me. Could also get turbo lulls. Does turbo just let you do it even if you're not subbed? Turbo's just like buying a subscription for all channels, but fucking Twitch gets the money. That's so screwed, dude. I'm zooming best I can, man. I love Taco 2 as well, Apple. I love Taco 2. Skirt. Moving on the boat. Absolutely schmoving. Alright. Making big headway out of spawn now. Thanks to avoiding the nether. I should have been avoiding the nether the whole time. Could have made it really far out of spawn. Vicus204, hello. How's your day going? I don't know if I said that right. Whoa! What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? I'm throwing is what I'm doing. Need a book sometime? Book from me? Or book from Apple? I'd be willing to give you a Killet book with 1L. Killet 1L signs books. Books are on the table, guys. Books are on the table for Killet 1L. Doing good. That's good to hear. It's been a fun stream on our end as well. Just making it out of spawn, getting tracked down by everyone and their mother. We're doing it, though. We're slowly getting out of here.
New follower.
New follower. Nicholas, thank you so much for the follow. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm trying, though. What'd be crazy is a village. It'd be crazy. Main account has never signed a book. I'm the same way, Taco. You got to keep those stock values up. If you're signing books all over the place, then you're not gonna, not gonna be able to sell the books. They're gonna be worth too little, too late. With any luck, they don't even know what axis we're on. We can hope. Right? All right. So conduced? I don't know if I've ever heard this verb before. So all we gotta do is sub and get access to where you're at from past VODs. I mean, technically, yeah. So a sub would just let you rewind the current stream. If you really wanted to see past VODs, you don't have to sub for that. They are on the Twitch channel, and they're also on YouTube. Skeleton, scare we. A sub risks me getting found out more though. Because what we're doing right now, like if they find us from 2 weeks ago when we're streaming this, it's not bad. But if they can rewind the current stream and track me to where I'm at now, and they move a lot quicker with elytras. Elytras move a lot quicker than feet. Let me tell you. It's not a good thing. We got multiple people, like hawks, watching. I show the wrong sign and we are cooked. That's true, Taco. That's true. What Sid said. I can just rewind the stream on YouTube for free, lol. That's true as well. I forgot about that. We're streaming on YouTube. Sorry. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm horrible at replying on YouTube chat, so I'm sorry if I missed anything. It's easier for me to see and reply to the Twitch chat. So there you go, dude. Don't even need to subscribe. You can just bone me from YouTube. Boned from all angles. I think, I could be wrong, but I think the bitrate's higher on Twitch, though. I've seen some old YouTube VODs of mine, and they don't look so hot compared to the Twitch VODs. And I'm streaming the same way. So, I don't know. Same settings and everything. VOD's a VOD, though, right? You just need the general terrain formation. You'll be able to find it. Just gotta keep moving though. We can't stop for too long. Stop for too long, we get found out. We get boned. We don't want to get boned. Nobody wants to get boned. Just legging it out of here. I think we've made it, though. Got a doff near me? Oh, no. That'd not be very gamer of you, Apple. Not a very gamer maneuver. It might be time to whip out the looting iron sword. And then see if we can't pick up some gunpowder. Sugarcane's going to be a big find, too. The gunpowder's nice. We actually already have plenty of gunpowder. The big problem's actually sugarcane. Paper, 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 so that we can make rockets. But paper seems to be few and far between out here. Which makes sense. It's not one of those renewable resources. I mean, it's renewable, but it's not renewable, like, if you mine it all up in the world, it's not going to just keep regenerating like a cow would. It's renewable, yes. You can replant it and make more of it. But you can't just, like, mine it all and expect it to grow back on its own. You got to replant it. Anything like that at spawn is rare, to say the least. Gonna make a move here. Just quick little hustle this way. Glad Twitch finally added a feature to rewind stream. That's what I'm saying. It's long overdue. It's long overdue. Mine shafts. Mine shafts for... Sorry, Demon. I'm moving a million miles a minute. I'm thinking about so many things about how to defend ourselves getting out of here. Gotta hide everything we can. Mine shafts for paper, are you saying? It's gonna help my parkour skills? My parkour skills don't need help, Turbo. Look at this. Telling me my parkour needs help? Is that what you're trying to say out here? Look at that. Whose parkour needs help? Ah, this guy's. Paper, okay, yeah. Not a bad idea, man. Spawn parkour is my day in, day out, you know? Jumping on shit. So many pillagers. Jesus. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. No shulkers, though. Only the one shulker we found at spawn, which was empty. Other than that, no real shulkers to be had. I've yet to see a shulker, a spawn shulker. Yeah, I found the one that gave us the really decrepit kit. That was super nice to have, to start us out. And then the one we found today, and that one was empty, but it was a shulker. It was a shulker. Is giving you stuff allowed? No, that would be against the rules. If people could give me stuff, it'd be really easy to get out. I've got a bunch of friends that have tried to give me stuff. Like Demon on his Minecraft birdie ult, he flew in and tried to throw me an elytra. So we technically had the sky is the limit achievement before, you know, we were supposed to have it. But I threw it into the void immediately. Gave it to me, I threw it into the void. Making big progress, though. Still in some old terrain here. Newer terrain would be ideally something that we could find. Again, not me. That is just a lie, Demon. You're lying. I don't believe you. I know it's you. You can't hide it forever, Demon. You can't hide it forever. I don't believe it. Is it a desert with cacti? That's crazy. This might sound insane, but I think I've been here before. You recognize this terrain? I think I recognize this terrain. I recognize the way this comes to a desert here. If I'm not mistaken, It's like a few blocks that way, a few chunks that way. Like about 200, 300 blocks that way is a spot where I duped at spawn during the chunk dupe with Popcorn, Lord Popcorn. It really looks like it. It might be. It was about this far out. But I don't know. All the spawn terrain kind of looks the same. But this definitely does look like the spot. Because the desert stops and then it picks back up over there a little bit. And the portal we would take was right over there. At the edge of that coast. If I'm not mistaken. You're at work till way after my streams? That doesn't make any sense, Demon. Because I've seen you on pillars. This could be big. This could be big. There's no telling what's in here. Got a bed and everything. See, that's look at the mouse. It disconnected me. But that's my point. That's why I need a new mouse. I'll like push 2 or whatever on the side of the mouse and it'll glitch and just keep doing it. On the weekends. Excuses, excuses. That's all I hear. Yeah, I can stop it by just pressing it again. Like, I can easily stop that. See, it stopped. It was doing it right there still. I can stop it, but it requires me to press it again, and it's a glitch, and it's gotten me killed a few times. So, believe me, when Twitch does its, like, payout thing, the subs that we've gotten is plenty enough to get another mouse. I will be getting another mouse immediately. Everything that goes into the stream for donations and things like that, it just goes straight back into it. How to get items on 2B2T? It's a good question. You know, I'm trying to figure that out myself. I made my way a long time ago on the server, got a bunch of items, and now this brand new account, we're trying to get out and get items. The easiest way to do it is going to be the end city loot. You're going to want to get to the end, make your way out, get prepped first. So escape spawn, just like walk out as far as you can. I recommend taking the nether. Taking the nether is going to be the easiest way to get out. If you're not being actively tracked, the nether's going to be the easiest way out. This is such a bait, man. This was such a bait. I thought it was going to be juiced. It was all covered and everything. But, what I was saying is just make your way out of spawn, kind of like we are now. Just walk out like this. Use the nether. If you're comfortable taking the nether, use the nether. And then get really far out. Get established. That's the important part, is you want to get established. And then when you feel like you've got a decent amount of loot, a decent amount of rockets, have rockets. Rockets are really important. Even if you don't have an elytra, rockets are super important while you're out in the overworld. And also food. Get food. Lots of food. Lots of blocks. Then you go to the end. Look up end portal 2B2T on Google. And it'll tell you where all the end portals are on the wiki. The 2B2T wiki. It'll tell you where they're all at. And that's where you get your money up. Waiting for the Dolphin's Grace. Oh, we already have it. We're just moving so slow compared to Depth Strider. Depth Strider makes you cruise, man. Maybe we can get it from this Dolphin as well. On the real, I was moving at 2K. And you said if I came back to spawn, you'd sign a book. It was like 2022 and you didn't. I don't remember this. I don't sign books. I don't sign books. I don't sign books. There's no way. No way that was me. I used to sign books. There are probably some Killet books out there. But I definitely don't anymore. Actually, no. There shouldn't be any Killet books out there. Because when I signed books, it wasn't on this account. Or, well, it definitely wasn't on this account. But it also wasn't on the Killet 2L account. Because when I signed books, it was a long time ago. And I wouldn't have had access to that. It would have been on a different account that was called Killet at the time. But the name on that account's changed. So the name of the book owner has also changed. Gotta find a SS. Was when you were moving forces stash? Dude, that's why, man. Reason for not signing books. People get so weird about it. The way I see it, OG Kush, is if I signed a book, that's just a book out into the wind, you know? What's the value? I gotta sign books when it's important and when it's real. Not just for anybody. I don't know. Because otherwise, everybody's got to kill a book. It's not a big deal. I want, if I sign a book, it's for a special occasion. There have been times when I've signed books and it actually means something, but I just don't sign books on the fly, you know? Yeah, if you're moving forces stash, then I probably intentionally told you that to stop. Because I was good friends with Force, so if I knew that you were doing that, if I was aware, because I was probably talking to Force, I probably got you to come to spawn. That's something I would do. I don't know. I don't know the full situation. Would have been a long time ago. Swamp, our first taste of biomes that are not the norm. The close to spawn. Yeah, that was Force's main base. He was, it kind of killed his motivation on 2B more than getting muted and everything. What he had on 2B, everything for him on 2B was either, you know, shit talking in chat, or that is a chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. It was either that one base he had with his wife, or it was just kind of like hanging out in chat and talking shit in chat. And Housemaster took away his ability to talk in chat, and you guys took his stash. Not gonna lie, that stash was wild. I know. I duped a lot of the stuff with him that ended up back in that stash. We duped at a bunch of bases, and every time we would have a dupe that came up when we dupe at a group base, he was also duping at that personal stash the same items. He'd pearl stuff over and dupe those same items. If only I had 75k channel points. That would be a twist. That would be a twist. What's 75k? I don't actually know what 75k is. You mean 275k? I think it's 200, right? Or do we have a 75k one? Let's see. Instant slash kill. Fuck. Who put that there? Who put that there, man? That'd be fucked. Dude. I forgot I put that. Oh, Sid with the 8x8 texture pack. Okay, alright. Resource packs. That's the 2x2. Faithful. Alright, guys. Here we are with the 8x8 texture pack. Oh, Jesus. I need food, too. Oh. It's so bad. It's so bad. We're... Jesus. Can you actually talk with House? You can write an email to him. There is an official 2B2T email. Whether he responds is something else. A lot of his stuff was still named Killet something, regardless of what was in the shulk. Yeah, that was all me, because we duped together. For a lot of dupes, me and Force duped together at a group base, but we also had our own personal spots, and he moved a lot of that stuff from the group base to his personal spots and duped it there, too. Because I was a big fan of making kits. I made Killet's chemistry set, Killet's kit, the regular PvP kit that everybody knows, unbreakable kits, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I know there's a support. That's the only way to contact House. He's replied to that email before. He's talked on that email before, but it's not always the case. Let me see. For the 8x8 texture pack, I want to say, yeah, if someone else were to redeem an 8x8 texture pack, we swap to a 4x4. It's expensive, though, and I'd appreciate if you didn't. I just thought I'd get the rules out there. But if someone else did redeem one, we would have to swap to a 4x4. And then you'd have to redeem 2 additional ones on top of that for 4 total. And we'd swap to the 2x2. God damn it, Sid. God damn it, dude. Where's the 4x4? Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, it's the 4x4. We're getting smaller. We're getting smaller. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Look, guys, it's my pickaxe. I got an axe, too. Can't you tell? Look at my cooked pork chop in the hotbar. It's so bright and vivid. It, like, hurts my eyes. Ugh. No. It would take one more to send us to 4x4. It would take one more to send us to, or to 2x2, I mean. Right now, that's a void redeem, Ross. That does nothing. God damn it, dude. Fucking. This is unplayable. This is unplayable, by the way. The 2x2 is actually unplayable. Jesus fucking Christ. Look at the chicken! Look at the chicken, bro. Oh, man. We're never making it out of spawn. What the fuck is that? I don't know what's going on over there. Alright. There's scary guys all around us. Yikes, man. Okay, okay. It's only 5 minutes. It's only 5 minutes. Just gotta keep up for 5 minutes. Ever seen the 10K dubs vid? It's got all those other stashes in it. Never have. No, I have not. To get stashes like that, and I've been in stashes like that, it takes so much time. You have to dupe for hours and hours and hours, and like gotta start like calling in to work, taking off at school, whatever you got going on. You don't have it going on anymore because there's a dupe right now. You got, it's time to dupe. It's not time to go to school. No time to school. It's time to dupe. It's duping time. Took you hours to dupe. How do you feel like it takes to hunt and move it? Yeah, but I mean, it's a different experience. It was fun to dupe. It was fun, but it took so long, and it was an experience. But yeah, I know, because like back then, I would gladly destroy any stash I came across without even thinking. I would just quickly destroy the stash. But now, the economy has changed. You can't really get away with that anymore. I've destroyed thousands and thousands of double chests and items, and if you're counting the amount of like stacked items I also destroyed, we're looking at like easily hundreds of millions of items. From like the stacked totems to the stacked armor, all kinds of stuff. Glad we can finally see you play blank on stream. It's blanked out, Ross. It's been stopped by the filter. I don't know what it's supposed to say. Oh, Blocks.io? Was it supposed to say Blocks.io? I bet it was supposed to say Blocks.io. I just blocked it out because it was a link. Yep. Blocks.io. It's the Blocks.io stream. Different times for real. Yeah, very different times. Duping was so much fun though, because you have to like make your own stuff. It was all about making your own stuff. Make your own kits, put your brand on everything. That's what it was all about. I had so much fun. Very different times. Let's see what the boat looks like. I think we're still using, this is the 8x8 boat, I think. I don't think there's a boat texture for the 4x4 and the 2x2. My skin does not fit in this world, though. That's for sure. Alright, guys, do we hit the nether? Do we hit the nether? That's the question, right? Poll. Do we hit the nether? Yes, no. Duration, 1 minute. 1 minute. Do we hit the nether? Are we gonna take the nether? That's the question, right? Are we hitting the nether or not? Dika says yes. Minecraft never looked better. I'd be inclined to disagree. It's split 50-50. 50 on yes, 50 on no. 50 on yes, 50 on no. Demon says no. Got some kits ready when a dupe comes out. That's good practice to have them ready. 3 on yes. It looks like we're going nether. 4 on yes. The polls say nether. The polls are saying go to the nether. I cannot deny the polls. It's looking like nether. It's 5-3. It's 5-3. Nether's gonna win it. Well, here comes another death. Sid, don't you say that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare say that. We're going nether. Gonna find a nice little nether portal here. Nether has won the vote. Yes has won the vote. We are going to the nether. Just gotta find a nice little portal. Fine, here comes another death. You guys have no faith. No faith. Also, we're done with the 2x2. I don't know why I'm still like... Dude, this is awful. Get us back to normal. Get us back to normal. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Free boat. We love free boats. Do you base hunt still? No, not anymore. Base hunted a long time ago, but it was a different time for sure. Very, very different time. It didn't have Zero's minimap that showed you chunk borders. It was just the new chunks module. It's in like Rusher and Future. It's still in there. If you wanted to go see it, you can see it. It just shows the chunk outlines. The next nether portal we see, we're hitting. That's gonna be the game plan. Is once we see that nether portal, it's go time. Just gotta find another portal. No. Maybe we just never find another portal, you know? It's possible. It's not impossible. Not impossible. We do have to find one in order to be able to go to the nether, though. Is that a slime? That is a... Look at all the slime. Slime's useful. We love slime. Ow. I love them when they're not, like, actively assaulting me, though. Oh, there's another portal right there. There's another portal right there. We found another portal. Okay. I'm gonna get ready real quick. I'm gonna get ready real quick before we go into the nether. Because this could be rough. This could be rough. I don't know how to get ready. We're just gonna take ender chests. We're gonna take ender chests. Let's do it. Alright. Let's try not to leak. Do our best. No leakies. No leakies. We're in the nether. Gotta make our way around. What we can do, actually... Tell you what, guys. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick BRB. We might have already leaked coordinates. But I'm gonna do a quick BRB screen. Give me just a moment. Before we jump into this and, like, really dive for it. I need to go to here. Duration. We'll do like... Let's do a solid 3 minute break. We'll do 2 minutes. I can do 2 minutes. Close and BRB. Enjoy the clips while you wait. Here are some clips while you're waiting on me to get back. And if you guys need a drink, snack, or whatever, you can get up and do that now. It's gonna be a fun time in the nether. I'm hitting the BRB screen. That's the wrong BRB screen. That's also the wrong BRB screen. There you go. BRB screen. Hey, look, it's OG Kush's base, isn't it? I don't know. No, it's Freddy's base. It's Freddy's base. All right. Anyways, I'll be right back. Guys, we're back. We're back. I remember to unmute this time. Savior forgot to unmute things. Got a drink. Got a snack. Ready to hit the nether. Rust clips? It was a rust clip. It's it cut itself out. It was a really funny rust clip, but it cut itself out. There's all kinds of clips in there. There's COD, there's Minecraft, it's a bunch of clips. Fun stuff. Alright. Hope you guys have snacks, drinks, because we're going into the nether. You're cooked in the nether? Probably. We're probably cooked. I was ready to just log in and someone be right there. Getting some obsidian here. Don't need all this snow, that's for sure. So the obsidian is going to allow us to get a quick nether portal out of here when we need it. Now I just need flint and steel. Flint and steel. I don't know if I have flint and steel. I have steel for sure. Yeah, no flint. What about gravel? Lots of gravel, lots of gravel. 8 gravel in here. Did you make your skin? I did. I did. Okay. Gravel. Okay. We'll do that. You need bundles, bro? I do. I can just make them real quick. I can make bundles real quick. We'll do that. Good call, Sid. Good call. Do I have steel? I have the flint. I need the steel. That wither's scaring me, bro. He's making a ton of sound over there. What was my inspiration? You know, I don't know if I had an inspiration. I just, like, started with the base of someone else's skin, and then I just went with it. Made a bunch of changes to it. Made it feel like however I was feeling at the time. I was like, yeah, this will work. This will do it. Okay. We're schmoving. We're schmoving. We're schmoving. Look at this. Someone's already made a nice pathway for us here. I am a master of the nether tunnels, guys. I don't know if you've ever seen the Rusher Hack 1 mil project, but it's on the main channel if you haven't. The Rusher Hack 1 mil project. But we live streamed that whole thing. Every ounce of getting Rusher Bot out, that was also live streamed. And we used these nether tunnels. That was back when I knew how to navigate and a little bit better at PvP. I was comfortable facing people when we needed to. Not so much anymore. Not so much anymore. We also had a team, like a squadron. You wouldn't believe the level of setup that went into that. Fun stuff, though. I'm hoping to avoid this wither. Yeah, he's pretty far away. Yeah, we're good. We're good. That wither's not going to be an issue. Moving right along. This will help us get a lot further out. And hopefully make us harder to track. Or maybe easier. We'll see. It was sad to see it go, Gav, but here's my policy, right? If I'm not invited, then the base must go. Base must go. I need to be invited. And Freddy didn't invite me. Also, Freddy was very mean to us. Called us fascists. Said some very hateful things. We tried to communicate and like have a branch of communication with him. It just didn't work out. Nothing against Freddy personally. I think he's a good person. I think his builds are good. I think his bases are good. But it just didn't work out. And so that was motivation enough for me to grief it. And, you know, nowadays, you know, back when things initially popped off with Freddy, I need to justify griefing. Now it's like, I'm not going to justify griefing. I grief to grief. Griefing's fun. That's the way I play the server. I have fun griefing, so I'm going to grief. Also, can I please have the world download? Yeah, did no one send you the world download? Demon, send him over the world download. We've got one. I know we have one. We will get it to you. I'll tell you what, I'll make a note, and at some point within the next week, I'll ensure that you get that world download, Gav. Still at work. Yeah, I mean, eventually you get it to him. Come on, demon. Alright. Making good headway out of spawn. We can thank II, the Infinity Incursion, for the bombed out area that was making it easier to just cruise through. Can we get a GG, thanks Baki, in the chat? Thanks Baki. Do not actually put thanks Baki in the chat. It's a controversial thing to say nowadays. We're gaming though. Look at this. Look at this. The Nether was such a good move. Sid, Demon, Ross. You guys freaking out, man. Well, actually, I don't think Ross was against it. I know Sid and Demon, you guys thought Nether was surely gonna get us killed. But look at this. Not a care in the world. Just making headway at 8 times the speed. 8 times the speed. You know what it's called? It's called efficiency. Yeah. Fable's on board. Maybe. I think that's what Fable's talking about. I think it's fair to say you're more likely to die here. That's a fair thing to say. You know, that is a very fair thing to say. I wouldn't disagree with you, Sid. Maybe a little bit. I might disagree a little bit. And I will not be downloading, so don't... Wait. You won't be downloading it? So how do you plan to use the world download? Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. Someone should destroy the bed while you're in the Nether. What bed, Vicus? What bed? You play Zero to Hero like hardcore? What's that supposed to mean, Sid? I feel like you're implying something on the Morningstar hardcore server. What happens there stays there. We don't talk about the Morningstar hardcore server here. Private chats, private times. Yeah, there you go. What Demon said. He's gonna send it to Turban. It'll be on the archive and you can view it there. Hardcore server? No, we don't even have a hardcore server, man. Vicus, I don't know what you're talking about. We did not set a spawn point. Before coming into the Nether. Who would do that? Who would do that? You don't talk about your deaths on the hardcore. I've never died on hardcore, Sid. Come on. Come on. What are you saying, Sid? You have no proof. No proof. Imagine if 2v2t was hardcore, would be nuts. Tell you what it would be. It'd be an empty tab list. Might be a little nuts, but it'd be an empty tab list, and it wouldn't be this destroyed, that's for sure. Okay, Killet. Okay, Sid. And you know what shop.2b2t.org would have? It would not have priority queue. It would have unbanned. Because you get death banned. You die, you get banned. We're not talking shit. I don't know what these guys are saying. I do not know these individuals in my chat. Sid and 2b2t bot, I don't know those people. They're saying things that don't make any sense. They might be a little delusional. Don't speak too loudly. Yeah. House might actually make it a death ban, but you gotta pay $5 to come back every time you die. I'm deaf delusional. See? Even admits it. Even admits it. Making some really, really clean progress here. There's a ghast over there. I don't want to stray too far from the path here. We've got a good way ahead. Not running into any issues yet. There's a hardcore anarchy server held by, I think, South C1. It might still be around. It is definitely not still around. He ended it. That was a lot of fun. We owned that server. Unless he restarted a new one. Little delusion goes a long way. Gotta be chill with Killet, the griefer. I'm not a griefer. Get it out of here. I don't grief when I'm invited. Put it that way. You know what might be a good move here? E-chest, elytra, spare E-chest to put it away. And then, yeah. Do one of these, you know? Do one of those right there. That's the play. Look at how much moving we just did. A lot of moving. That's what we did. Whole lot of moving. Here's what I tell my 4-year-old. Sometimes people don't want to play with you, and that's okay. What are you trying to say here, Sid? I don't get it. That's true. That's true. That's 100% true. What Demon just said. If you didn't know, inviting me to a base protects you from me. Look at this progress we're making. This is so insane. I'm so glad we made the trip to the Nether. That's right, Sid. That is right. It doesn't protect you from all the other people that fuck with you. Oh, wait, are you saying me? You're denying the logic. You gotta have faith in the logic. It works, right? You gotta like weigh your options, right? Do you want to get griefed by me, or do you want to like what's hurting you more? Like am I griefing more of your bases, or are your bases getting more grief by other people? Because if I'm griefing more of your bases, then I have an easier way to find your bases. There's probably a leak, an insider, and so you're better off. Ooh, don't want to enable flight. You're better off just, you know, inviting me. I don't grief bases I'm invited to. That's another thing, right? What's the harm in inviting me, you know? Other than what you just said. We don't talk about that. Kids speak too much truth. Well, they do. They do. It's very true, Donnie. Very true. Eating through our hunger, though. Formally invite me to 19K. Thank you so much, Kush. Thank you so much. Did you end up getting invited to a Utopia recruit base? I did. I did, and I didn't grief it. It was griefed by Enclave. I didn't give it to Enclave either. I think we've been found. Guys, we have been found. This is not good. He's got rockets. I've got bounce. Oh! I put the snowball in. But hey, we're fine. We're fine. We just keep moving. We just keep moving. Not even a roadblock. Not even a roadblock. Let's see. Hide that. I did, Vicus, but you can't be outing me like that. What if they find out, you know? We gotta be sneaky with it. Gotta be real sneaky with it. Oh, wait. Kush, I see what you're trying to do there. I see what you're trying to do. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. I see what you mean by the formal invite. You're trying to make it so I don't touch 19K in the future. But it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Because I already got the coordinates and found out about the location through other people. And because I found out about the location and got coordinates through other people, then it's no longer you can't go by that rule anymore, you know? I'm very surprised they caught up though. I will say in the Nether when we got found, I wasn't expecting them to catch up. I was so close to getting the Elytra and the E-chest too. Fucking snowballs, man. When I get to an E-chest, we're throwing those snowballs out. Fucking snowballs, man. Got me fucked up. Counts who leaked 19K? It was actually Scientify that leaked 19K to me. He did it on a screen share. He showed me where he was duping, showed me a screen share, during the Trident dupe era. So that was definitely a leak. Admin role in the group and then you're safe? I mean, yeah, I guess so. Scientify. That's the name, Sid. That's the one. Making our way downtown. Walking fast. Pace is quite fast. The problem now is, though, if we log out, we're a little bit screwed. We're a little bit screwed. There's an ad break. Quick, quick, someone redeem an X-ray texture pack. Quickly. While they're all watching ads, redeem an X-ray texture pack. Trust me, trust me. I got a game plan, but you gotta redeem a texture pack. Let's just hope they're not watching on YouTube. Or hope they actually got hit with the ads. Or hope they're not subbed. A lot of things gotta align, but I need an X-ray texture pack to make it work. Is it 5K? Holy shit. My bad, guys. Shut up, Kush. Kush. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Guys, I am in desperate need of an X-ray texture pack redeem. Drop it down to 100 and I got you. I can't do that on the Flash, Demon. Can't just like hot swap that shit over. I wish, man. Too busy locked in and building to do all that shit. All the terrain shit. Oh. That's not what the X-ray texture pack's for. It's a plan. It's a plan. It's a plan. We gotta stop talking about it though, because they're coming back soon. They're coming back. Okay. We're hitting terrain here at the very least. I'm hoping I mixed up the direction enough and we're safe. One can hope. Them finding us in the nether, though, has definitely narrowed down the scent. W ads. Big W ads. I mean, our saving grace, really. All right. think I think we might be safe. I could be wrong, but I think we're safe. I hope, you know? Damn it, it's nighttime. Who made it nighttime, guys? What the fuck? Hey, a sheep. Could always use more food. Maybe even the skeleton will help us here. Or he won't notice us. Either way, really. Need to munch up. I really need to stop and do a little smelting. But stopping could mean dying. Fuck me, dude. Stop shooting me. Please. Okay, okay. I think the only way this is going to happen is we got to get lucky and get some sugarcane. Sugarcane will get us out of here in no time. Just need sugarcane. And a lot of it. Okay. So I think we are approaching where I would consider out of spawn. We're still quite in the spawn region, but you know, I think we're decently out to some degree. I will be bringing the stream to a close soon-ish. Not like super soon, but in a little bit. Trying to not look where I'm going, reveal as little as possible while also not get killed by a creeper. Meow. Okay. That's huge. Okay. So, what I will say is thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm not quite ready to bring it in just yet, but shortly, definitely shortly we will. Off work, hell yeah, demon. Um, maybe we'll just do the outro here in the boat, and then we'll call it in. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much, so much for tuning in. Even the people that tracked us down and hunted us, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. What we'll do, is we'll enable a little bit of X-ray to really mix it up for the logout spot because we gotta be somewhere that no one knows where we're at, and hope we're not dead when we log in, and or hope there's not a logout spot when we log in. I also don't know when exactly we'll be logging back in general. But we'll be logging in at some point. And I wanted to say thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, for being here, being a part of this. And even if you hunted, just thanks for coming to hang out. It's been a lot of fun trying to get this account back out of spawn. We're going to do it one of these days. Even if I got to stream at like 6 a.m. when no one's expecting it, just to get it out, we'll do it. Because once it's out, we can start grinding for real. We got the extra elytras and all the in-city loot. We'll make it out. Thanks for all the subs, all the support. We're going to be back here tomorrow. It might not be 0 to hero. It might be 0 to hero. But no matter what it is, I unfortunately have to log in on stream. According to my own rules, we have got to log in on stream. I cannot play this account off of stream. So, it is what it is. We'll be logging in and revealing what position we're in and where we're at. Next stream that we do 0 to hero, I should say. Because next stream may not be 0 to hero. It might be the island. Might be hanging out at the canal with my good friend OG Kush. And then we're off on Wednesday. No stream Wednesday. Never stream Wednesday. Tomorrow is Tetris Tuesday, though. At the end of stream, we're going to be doing Tetris. Lots of things. I don't know. If you want to stay posted, just do all the things in the Discord. !Discord to come hang out. Thank you guys so much. We're going to look for someone to raid here. I'm going to look for someone to raid out to. I'm going to go a little bit forward, a little bit this way. And I'd say that's a safe spot to log out. Sorry you don't get to look at the skin as we're logging out, but I want to do my best to avoid us getting absolutely creamed the moment we log in. Alright. I'm pulling up Twitch and looking for someone to raid. Discord. Thank you so much, Sid, for the Discord. Let's see. Anyone streaming 2B? Paul Steve, but he's doing hunting. I'm not a fan of hunting streams, so I'm not gonna send you guys over there. Who we got here? We'll go someone random in the Minecraft category. I don't see anyone else on 2B. Let's see. Nine viewers, Minecraft Mondays. Maybe not that one. What else we got? Lots of Minecraft Mondays. Everybody plays Minecraft on Mondays. It's so much fun. Hi, Nick. You're late. But we're ending it. Demon says, so while they tracking you think they noticed the lava cast and 90k? I couldn't say if they did or they didn't. I'm just gonna pick someone random. We're gonna go with... It's so hard. I gotta pick the right one, right? I don't want to send you guys to someone that's not gonna be entertaining. Oh, hey, there I am. I'm on the list. I don't want to do a VTuber. I got shit last time I did a VTuber. This guy's doing fighting dragons and dinos. I don't fucking know. He's got 13 viewers right now. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna just... Sorry about the ad. You're hearing the ad on stream. Just spam Trident emotes. We're gonna do slash raid. It's Derek Zelez. Let me make sure that the thing pops through. Yes, okay. We're raiding in. Spam Trident emotes if you got it. If not, just say Killet raid. It's a sub emote, so if you don't have it, it is what it is. But if you do, spam those tridents in there. Let's get the tridents in this guy's chat. Let him know. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in.